Hey, welcome guys to another video. So today I'll be teaching you guys how to peace how to peace control. So guys, um if you wanna learn how to peace control, you need to learn how to full box. Actually, no, full boxing and full piecing are the same thing, but full piecing is like a whole different story. So let's see. So guys, when you're doing the first food piece, I recommend you do this. Like you see a window edit, and then this, and then you make another edit, and then they did, and then this is the second food piece. But whatever it is, you can also do it like this, and then edit. Let me just make the edit dead. Just act like he's dead now. Okay, he is dead now. And this is the second food piece. Like, okay, let me show you. There is a bot there. Okay, let me show you. So you can also do this full piece. You will, if they get stuck in the coal, you will get lucky because then you can actually full piece them and then they just go. So yeah, but I recommend you should always keep your guard up when full piecing because I also haven't mastered this full piece myself, but um you should always take cover once you're trying to hit that full piece. But if you are like not so good at the game, I recommend you do the you if you don't like the you don't have, you can wait yo sorry about that guys, my English is just bad. This is like my like I'm kinda nervous. But sorry about that. When we call this full piece a Mongol the Mongol classic. So it's the same full piece. This is a Mongol classic. So. And then you can call the that second full piece that I said you can call that a cone full piece, or you can just call it oh no, but there's also something else. Okay, act like someone else is in the box, right? And then they make an edit. You could what you can place a cone and then you call this cone in box. Because once they try to escape or anything, and they make an edit, they're dead. This is why cone in box is really good because like wherever they go they're just stuck. So and one important thing. Never once they're in a box, never ever place a ramp over their head. Unless you're trying to phase through their builds like this. Like this. You have to go a bit like here, and then you have to start jumping. So just spam jumping like that. Like you just jump, and then like phase through their builds, which is really good for if you're playing against a pro player. So it's actually really good if you do that. So, but I recommend if you're not so good at the game, I recommend you doing this full piece. But you never know. You could always learn this full piece. You could always learn this full piece. This one. Oh, you can also do it like with Alacon like that. You don't have to put them in the box. It's just like the last full piece. You don't have to put them in a box. You can. Yeah, you have to put them in a box for one full piece. But see, you see how fast I took over his space. You see how fast I took over his space. That's how good full pieces are for. Full pieces are like overpowered because one full piece they can escape, but they could break it easily. So once they break, if they're trying to break it, try and keep your guard up and just shoot them once they break it. Or you can fail, or you can like just don't run straight into the build. You can just hold the wall, hold whatever they're trying to break, and then it won't be a problem. Because if they stop, they might give up and then just break something else and try to escape. That's when you make your edit. So let me explain. What if they try to just break this thing continuously? You hold it. Act like someone else is breaking this. You wanna hold it until they give up and try breaking something else. Once they do start doing that, you make your jackpot edit and then chase the dead. So I recommend you always hold your build until they give up for a new. But if it's rifle, then you might be dead. So what if they're using a rifle to escape? Yeah, they're gonna do it. Obviously, they're gonna escape. But now you're gonna use what you learned. But for me, you're gonna go on there. Once you try to escape, please, you get the edit dead. So if there was enough full piece that you were in already, make that full piece again. You can make that full piece. You see that full piece for me? That was a beautiful piece. But one thing for this full piece, let me show you. Let me just do it real slow. For this full piece, let me just box myself. For this full piece, you should always keep your cover. Because if you don't, they get a free shot and they spray you, you're dead, alright? So what you wanna do is you wanna move out of the way once they're in front of you. So hit it. You for peace, and then you move to the side, get that wall they try to that they're trying to escape from, and then they're for peace. As easy as that. And then they're for peace, alright? Okay. Oh my gosh. But they're for peace. Now they're dead. So the good thing about the cone for peace is you can read their shots. So for basically once I place a cone here, they just cooked because I know they're gonna come here. And then they just dead. One shot and then they just dead. Or they cut. And then they just cooked because I'll just spray them to death. But the good thing about this full piece is you can trap players. Like you can trap them into things like you're running away, they ride on your tail, and then the ramp is also better for if like they ride behind you and you wanna So I recommend okay, for example, when you're 3v1ing, like for example you you're full piecing it, but the teammates will third party. So like I'm teaching something that I didn't wanna teach, but I now I just wanna but I wanna teach it. So I recommend once you are like in the 3v1, make sure the first thing of your game is you have not even good weapons. As long as you can kill as long as you can do kill two people like a duo, you can 3v1. As long as you can kill a duo, you can 3v1. Because if you what is it? Think they're just gonna lose. That will bring up your confidence. But no, you could do that because if your confidence brings you up but sometimes you could focus 3 people, but it will be harder to kill them because they're in groups. No, they're not split up anymore. They're like together. So I don't recommend full piecing in 3v1s unless it's one at a time. And you can practice on this map or whatever map you practice on. Well, as long whatever you do, just do not just as long as they're in that box. Make sure you have some cover if you're doing the control piece. And that's the end of the video, guys. Bye bye.